Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your Oracle messages. But before we get started, Capricorn, you summoned Lenny here, Capricorn. Yes, Capricorn, this is my cat, Lenny. Okay, so Capricorn, before we get started, just know that the work you've done quietly is constructing something sacred. Spirit whispers, you are now stepping onto new ground, seated by your own integrity. Ooh, I love your message from Spirit. So let's take a deeper look at what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your timeless Oracle messages. Again, this is my cat, Lenny. Let's find out for Capricorn and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So Capricorn, there's no coincidence that you summoned Lenny here. I know many of you guys already know this, but cats absorb negative energies. They're healers, and they also bring a sense of calm, right? And their frequency brings healing. Now, if there's been some type of pain to challenges, changes that were unseen, unforeseen, just know that you are just being asked to keep surrendering, even though it may be hard because there's a lot of mystery to it. But just know that whatever ending, it does bring a new beginning. So don't resist what's inevitable here. And I know that, some of you, you're okay with this. You've already gone through this, but there may be something here for some of you, Capricorns, where we just don't feel we have control over something. I do sense death card with this, and the zodiac sign associated with the death card is Scorpio. So take that how it resonates for you. And I think we just did Scorpio's reading. So, there may be a situation where you are involved with someone with Scorpio placements, or you may have Scorpio placements in your chart and you may resonate with that reading. Okay, born of spirit, tried by fire, you endure. Spirit is letting you know that whatever you've had to go through, whatever crises, maybe a burn in life, it refined you into something more powerful. And you've risen from the ashes, actually, Capricorn. And that's not an easy thing to do, especially when it's easier just to be in the ashes. But there is something about your spirit here, and spirit is also enduring something with you. So let's get a little bit more about born of spirit, tried by fire. You endure. For Capricorn, let's get more about this because I do feel spirit is asking you to remain, in a place of perseverance here, resilience to whatever we may see as an obstacle. I know it's easier said than done, but yes, this is what you're transforming. You're going to transform something into your own oasis, and it's going to have your own signature to it. You're creating something out of nothing, but really it wasn't nothing. It's the tears that you had invested, right? Your tears have been enough and peace is returning. Now, Spirit is letting you know that you're not going to have to endure something that's been a struggle much longer for those that resonate with this, okay? Because some of you, you're in it right now. Some of you, you're out of it. Okay, let's continue and see what else. And Lenny's just grooming away. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Now, there may be some type of important conversation that gets things going. So honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, looks like we're going to have some type of, I don't know, I'm kind of getting this as someone from the past perhaps, but let's get a little bit more about this heart-to-heart conversation. What's important for Capricorn to know about the heart-to-heart conversation? Okay. This heart-to-heart conversation is, yes, if you have someone that you can just open up to, do that. But most of you, this is about you opening yourself up to yourself, or, take it if it resonates. Maybe you're guided to go to a healer or someone that can counsel you for the time being so that you don't have to carry something. You can let it all out. So Spirit is saying, give yourself time to honor your emotions. This might be also a time where you could be up and down about things, but feel good about what you're sharing, because this is helping you clear something here and also to get the clarity that you deserve. And the other card that came out, now I can see where this is coming through. You're actually fulfilling a conquest that was unfinished in a past life. Okay. So you're on a mission. And it's like you don't have time to give into situations that aren't going to show up for you. This is why you keep getting into this place of refinement. And that takes power, that takes beauty, that takes strength. And I said beauty, yes. Your strength is your beauty. All right, now let's see what else. I get water sign coming through, also fire sign coming through. You're having a second chance at something here too. Yes, there may have been a situation where we had to go through something totally and completely uncomfortable. I get it. A burn. Okay, well, you know what? Oh, this is really interesting. I do feel that you are about to connect here, to dive into something here, emotionally here. And yes, take it if it resonates, even romantically. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Now, don't give up on love or the ability to explore something that you feel meaningful, whether it's something personal, maybe it is with someone romantic, whatever it is for you. Spirit is saying, be open and curious about this. This is happening for you. There is reasons why you feel the way that you do, because I do feel that your heart is right now your compass. Give yourself time to honor how you feel. So there is a lot that you are transmuting. There was something that was actually unfulfilling in this past situation here, but now you're filling yourself up here. Let's get a little bit more. And in time, if you don't have it yet, you will get this, place to explore safely and freely what you want and how you want. Oh my goodness. Lenny is kind of scaring me here. He has a habit of knocking things down, but that's okay. Okay, this codependency card to me really is showing me something else, okay? Because I see this as the devil card. Now, we're not working with tarot, but tarot does show up anyways in the reading. And this is closely associated with the devil card. Now, the devil card is associated with your zodiac sign. So when I see that, I do see something about coming into one's own power, especially when we had felt maybe even powerless. And we do have a situation where Spirit is saying, it's like you can get the naughty and the nice out of your head. You can just dive into what it is that you want. Okay. Now, if there is something that might be a hindrance, Spirit is saying, go explore something that, maybe you've been putting on the back burner, right? Because maybe we've been waiting for something or someone, or things to just be like this before we do something. And Spirit is saying, don't wait. Explore what you can do now, because this is also going to open you up for getting out of anything that may try to trap you, because that's life. There's tricks and traps in life. But look, you've come out of a trap here. You weren't, sucked into something that wanted to contain you. All right, Lenny, are you just, come on. I mean, you're so cute here. But let's see. Clean away. See, he's cleaning the energy away for you. Now just think of, Lenny cleaning your aura, especially if you've been feeling like a heavy energy around you, because that definitely, take it if it resonates, because that can definitely be someone who could be addicted to you, obsessed with you. But take some time not to get too overly obsessed or enmeshed with something here, because Spirit is saying that you're meant to take some time with yourself and with the things that matter to you the most. Okay, you do. Okay. Yeah, I feel we do have to hold back from being impulsive. And Spirit is actually showing you an outlet here. Something is important for you to explore. Now, if you feel ready to explore, your feelings with another, well, you got to make yourself available. Go out there. Don't hold yourself back. Be willing to see what options are available for you. But I do see there may be something here too that's opening up within you that's very creative and potent here. Okay, so some type of artistry, something artistic and talented here. So make sure that you are, exploring things that are fun for you right now so that you aren't feeling you did the right thing, so that you're not feeling that stagnant energy. And I know you know what I'm talking about because there was a stagnant energy that broke free from actually. Okay, so this says you did do the right thing. No need to question your abilities, right? Whatever that is for you, your knowledge, your skills, your talents, your gifts, your ability maybe to see truth, to not do something because you have a better understanding. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Oh, I just knew it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Capricorn, whoever, or maybe it's more than one person for some of you, so take it how it resonates, whatever, whoever you felt disappointed by, you know, that's their own doing. Their downgrade is their karma. They're sitting with something that they most likely already know is a downgrade. And you're probably dealing with someone that has a lot of pride here. If you have the opportunity to, let something out, I encourage you, Capricorn, to let it out, because there is something here about you not feeling trapped by a situation, and know that, you took the high road in a situation, and this is why you are getting favor and peace. Peace is returning. Whatever is going to happen out of this is going to give you peace because you did the right thing. You picked up on something here. Your sensors weren't off. You receive what others cannot. Honor your divine downloads. And Spirit wants me to get another card with that. See, I was getting this thing about you really being in your power here. No need to question your abilities to receive what others cannot. Honor your divine downloads. Let's get more about this. Okay, look again. It's a hidden blessing. Okay, Spirit is giving you downloads and information about what had occurred and why it occurred. I had to move this crystal, but maybe, some of you, this is fluorite. This is a good crystal to help with maybe even some inflammation for some of you, or any pain, right? Having to go through maybe a painstaking change because, change is, I know it can be horrendous at times, right? It can also be exciting. So let's see. Support is coming from every direction. So Spirit is giving you something here when it comes to being available for support in all directions of your life. So just be aware that support is coming to you right when you need it. This is actually help. So something bad, it's like getting you're getting something good out of a bad situation here. And one of the things that Spirit is saying that's a blessing is that something happened here to actually open up like more avenues of the right support for you to come to you, instead of maybe you feeling like you have to chase after it. By rising higher, you activated karma. Yep. You took the high road in something here. And Spirit is letting you know that this is something that, is really beyond your control, right? Because once you've risen, once you decided, you know what, I'm not going to maybe do something here or lower myself or choose something, you took the high road in something here. And yeah, someone is getting the brunt of something here. You know, they have to. I mean, it's not that you went out with, you know, it's not like you went without any wounds either, but your wounds don't block you. Your wounds transform and fuel you. So that's that whole thing about you being tried by that fire here. That fire is still trying that person too. And take this if it resonates, you know, it may just be that this person has so much pride that they're not willing to show that they are miserable, you know, from their decisions or choices or behaviors here, right? So they may act like nothing's wrong when in fact they know that they've done something here that they can't get away with. So spirit is saying don't cling to that either. Don't question something here. Just be willing to explore what you feel and what you feel is worthy of your time. Because I do see this honeymoon period, yes. So we do have a time to, you know, be free in the mind and the heart. You also may be, you know, having something with a honeymoon period here with someone. So that could be, but, you know, this is about a transition. So your soul is traveling in a more smoother journey here, calmer waters. You know, pay attention to the moon. I see a full moon. Okay, so you know, just letting you know, next week we will be doing full moon oracle messages. Just letting you know, I'm starting doing that every month. Follow the moon cycles here. There's something about you getting your harvest, and that just may be okay. So you might be feeling a lot more complete and whole by the next full moon. Let's see what else. I feel that spirit is protecting you from deceptive energies here. You know, someone just isn't being true. They're wearing a false mask, possibly in this relationship or in the past. Take what resonates. Their downgrade. I mean, take this if it resonates too, right? Someone maybe got caught here with some person here. Jeez. You know, objects of desires, you know, fleeting things. It's like someone played a stupid game, so they get to win a stupid prize. It's like surprise. Now, I know for some of you, it's not really comfortable to know that, but in time, something is going to reveal a very peaceful situation for you, especially because you've had to really be strong in something here. And that took a lot of energy for you. You are going to be getting to know someone. So I do see a time where, you know what, we're actually feeling more comfortable. And that's the secret right now for you too, is pay attention to how you're feeling around, you know, your environment and obviously people. And yes, maybe someone, because you are meant to connect and open yourself up to feel safe to do that and to allow your bond to deepen. And the other thing that I see too is that you're deepening your bond with the angelic realm as well, allowing them to guide and steer. And that's exactly what I see. You know what? I do feel you would resonate with Scorpio's reading, possibly, because there was a message that it's like spirit is stepping in and steering for you. And that's exactly what you can see that's going on here. There's an angel that is steering for you. So you just may need to remain calm and tolerant and patient. I know it may require you to be maybe the more mature one in the situation for some of you, but it will be worth it. Because when you're calm, you know, your angel spirit can steer quicker, right? Because the waters are calm. And we're not having to battle the ripples and the waves and whatnot. Be mindful of the cycles that drain rather than nourish you. See, we're talking about that. And that the moon cycles too, deception. So be mindful. You've got to be very aware and tuned here, right? What is draining you rather than nourishing you? You know, what could be feeling like it's just consuming so much of your time rather than nourishing you? This is how you're changing the cycle. This is how you're reversing something. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're reversing what I would just kind of say it like a karmic burn into a beauty, a beauty mark. Hey, I like that. So you're taking a karmic burn and turning it into a beauty mark by giving yourself time to nourish yourself, and to create and be strong with boundaries. Because I know it can be hard at times. Yeah, boundaries are important because what you do really holds rare integrity here. So Spirit is witnessing that you have been in a place of integrity. What does Spirit say? The work you've done quietly is constructing something sacred. Spirit whispers, you are now stepping onto new ground, seated by your own integrity. Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. Stand tall and strong. You know what? Now that I said that, I did this for, I don't even know which zodiac sign it was, but we're not even working with this deck. But this is the card that I want to show you because I feel that you're embodying this elk spirit. Now I know we've got the stag spirit. Is elk different from, is elk the same as stag? I gotta look. Is it? No. Okay, so they're totally different. I had to just double check. I kind of knew that already, but anyhow, it just, with the thumbnails being the stag. But anyhow, look at this. This is what I feel that Spirit is really showing who and what you really are. You know what? Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Spirit is going to glorify the situation for you. Trust that. Let's see what else. Spirit knows what you've been putting up with. And again, someone doesn't get away with this. And you also don't need to carry the burden of extra pain, guilt, hurt, and wounds any longer than what is necessary. Look, there's just not something, okay, there's not enough to keep something going here. So whether it's love, attraction, chemistry, whatever it is, you felt this, right? And you might be the one that's like not feeling it, right? Or both, or someone. Let bygones be bygones if we need to. Appreciate the relationship or connection for however short or long it did last for what it was, because really it was a guidance stone for you. I kind of get like a Cinderella story here with you for some reason. Oh, whether you're male or female. And I guess what I mean by that is just like, this may even seem like a fairy tale story here. You had to put up with, an awful like uh, stepsister or family members or friendships or just a lover, right? And it was just like you just felt like not appreciated for really the sacred energy that you do carry. All right, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. This is the story coming out here. Okay, redirect your attention to what's still in harmony. Yeah, raise your mind. Okay, so we're going to have to be in tune and aware here. Be mindful because we've got two cards coming out already about the mind. Raise your mindset. The rest will follow. Let go. It's already unfolding. Okay, so Spirit is saying don't try to figure out the outcome. You've already been marked as a spiritual warrior here. Spirit knows what you've endured. And Spirit is helping you get things, aligned here, that karmic reversal, so to speak. You're not a slave to the past, money, or people. I mean, it's like, this is why there are just some things that, you don't put up with. But I know it's hard. It can be hard to let go of those things that, we once cared for deeply, right? Or maybe for some of you, this is something about stress, but invite the angels to quiet your mind and protect your peace. Your peace is you holding that integrity too here, right? Stand tall, maintain your dignity. Lenny's totally passed out. Oh, so cute. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. And Lenny is a Maine Coon. He's 1 year old. Oh, I just woke him up. And I just recommend getting one of these guys because they're so cute. Anyhow, all right. Any cat, it doesn't matter. Any cat or animal, dog, cat, whatever. Let's see what else. Protected. Yeah, you've been protected and guided here. Spirit just wants you to keep stepping forward in confidence. Again, I just see you really owning the stag spirit energy. Move boldly, okay? Regardless of what others may feel or think, or maybe what circumstances are doing. Because I know it can question your, strength here. But this is why you've arrived here on time to get these messages. This was divinely timed for you because Spirit knew you'd be here right on time. Oh, this is what, oh, yeah. We have cleared some karma up. You're reversing this karmic pattern into a divine pattern. Ancestral karma cleared up, keep rising. So this means that you are destined for some really good fortune, okay? And you are doing something that really has broken limits through, maybe the people around you and of course your own ancestral lineage, right? So you've really broken something here that was meant to be broken because you can see it. See, your fire repels things that aren't true, that can't continue in the eyes of spirit. And this is why you've been marked with this, warrior of light here. It's not an easy task, but it is a task that, you have taken on here. You're fulfilling a conquest that was unfinished in a past life. This is why you have this drive too. Let's see, what else? Okay, you do have a true love situation. So open yourself up to a real, true fulfillment. Okay, whether this is a relationship between you and a very powerful purpose, but most likely a combination. I see a combination here. I mean, I just can't help it. Yes, you're going to have the romance of a lifetime. You're going to get your true love. It may even already be set in stone because you activated karma by rising higher. So you activated a new soul contract. Actually, I see it's a contract here that was, predestined because, spirit and yourself knew how strong you would be to break this. So not only are you rising higher, but your relationships are going to be on another level too. Trust, the situation is calling you to have faith. Your faith and your trust is creating the bridge between heaven and you. I want you to see like this little red ribbon here. This is you being marked, whether you're male or female. Okay. Sorry. But like a red ribbon here is you being marked here. That's your badge of honor here. There is something that you have already been marked with. So you instantly, whether you realize this or not, Capricorn, you kind of instantly already, I don't know, like your light carries something where, it does trigger situations in others to have to reflect, right? But this is, it goes both ways, okay? It does go both ways, but there is something Spirit wants you to know that you are above and that you have surpassed. Now, if we're talking about people like, that you've ancestral karma cleared up, just know that, that energy still may want to test you, right? Because they may feel inferior. But just know that their patterns, their behaviors, especially if it's really triggering, is not your business and not for you to care. I mean, just detach from it because what's happening is a total shift here anyways. And how you approach this relationship, if they're still around, will be a completely different. So let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Let's get a little bit more. This could be about the trust, right? Let's get more about pay attention to the red flags. New love. Yeah, there may be something here where spirit is saying, you know, don't run out of patience here. It's going to be a true love for you. A new person has or will stir your romantic feelings, or some type of opportunity for you to really indulge in. And it is a true fulfillment for you. This is a very divine fulfillment. So take what resonates. But yes, the signs are cautioning you, okay, not to rush into something here, that you do have new love coming. And I feel this is all about you, you know, concentrating on trusting. Yeah, some don't want the light. Don't drag them. Now, I'm going to bring something up. This is not going to resonate for a lot of you, but for some of you Capricorns, this will only resonate if you have met someone new in your life, a new friendship, new love interest. This is going to be this is going to be really new, right? So this is only going to resonate for those with this. Now, if you're getting red signs about them, like if they're just not responding in a way that your soul resonates with, that's a red flag that, you know, we don't want to put rose colored glasses on something just because maybe we got something new and shiny. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but this could be vice versa too. So, you know, some of you, there may be someone who's just like rushing things. And if you feel rushed, that's your red flag that you just, you know, stop it, hold on, hold off, because spirit is saying, yeah, some don't want the light, don't drag them. You know, they don't want to be enlightened about something here, and it's not your job to enlighten them, right? Maybe it's family members or people that, you know, you've surpassed here. It's not your responsibility. Okay, let's see. What else for Capricorn? You are calling in a new soulmate. See, you're clearing a old soul contract or contracts and coming into a new one. Ancestral karma cleared. Keep rising. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. What else? See, you've risen. The future glows. And, you know, there may be something here. Take it if it resonates. And if you feel like your soul resonates with this, but someone maybe from this past life too, you know, there may have been some type of karmic debt that needed to be cleared up in this lifetime. And you've taken your power back, because it could have been in a past life, you know, they dimmed your light, your worthiness, or, you know, undervalued you. And now you're showing what your value truly is and a star you are becoming. Okay, so there's going to be something about you really having more attraction in your life, right? Like the spotlight is on you. You're showing up at the right time, at the right place, and for the right reason. See how you've risen from the ashes here. What else? Embrace the majesty within, because you deserve it. This is what you are inherited with naturally too. And sometimes it does take a little effort to embrace the majesty within. That means we don't respond to things or situations from the past that try to dim our light or make us question the majesty within. And this means we know our own self here. We're responsible for the integrity that we hold, but we don't do it in a way either where, you know, pride takes too much. And that's not what you're doing, because you did hit a level of mastery here. Now, embracing the majesty within, remembering where you come from. Protected, guidely, move boldly. This means that you carry royalty, respect. That's why I'm so glad I got the elk spirit, because I just see that this is so you. Let's get a little bit more about embrace the majesty within. I get a Leo energy coming through with this. Embrace the majesty within. Let's get a little bit more about this for Capricorn. I mean, it's like you're right where spirit needs you to be. So, oh yeah, it's like create those strong boundaries. I mean, really, you're embracing the majesty within because they are a waste of your valuable time, your high quality. Let them go and watch better come in. What else? Nope, that is actually it. Okay, now, before we end the reading, Capricorn, I want to find out how spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. For Capricorn, how is spirit helping Capricorn? Letting go of control issues. Oh my gosh. You know, that could be that devil card or that codependency card, which it just, you know, yeah, we like to have control sometimes. Yeah, allowing the situation to unfold naturally. Remember that story of cards that came out over here? Look at that. It's already unfolding. So when you find yourself trying to maybe question it or get things moving along faster, try to resist it. Patience, embrace the majesty within, because what I see is it's like whatever and whoever it is, they come to you. So spirit is helping you let go of the control issues so you can just be in this place of relax, right? And not only that, but remember we're talking about on that honeymoon card, you know, well, and Lenny is laying on it, but that honeymoon card where the angel gets to steer for you. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out a dream that is coming true for you. This must feel good with all the crystals. Let's find a dream that's coming true for Capricorn. I mean, you got true love, you know, that's priceless. That's something that can't be bought. A dream that's coming true for you is really finding the path that is right for you. You know, you're finding the path that you're most influenced by. Okay, now take the religious if you want, but this is not what this is really about. But yeah, it could be. You know, your spiritual, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, or a path that you have chosen because you know, I get this thing about, you know, you being sovereign onto you, right? So maybe you're making your own gospel or your own religion, you know, or rebelling. I mean, I'm seeing a rebel with a cause, so that's okay. Anyhow, the dream that's coming true for you is knowing that you're right on the right track here, that you're bringing in the love of your life, things that match you, your heart, your soul, because you've been influenced by a higher power. And now you've entered that dimension. Now you've entered that new contract, that new timeline. That's the dream that's coming true for you. And look at that crown. Your crown is being fitted as we speak right now. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.